I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing and I need help.
This looks really bad.
I don't want to hear you. Don't know what you're doing, Glory. You don't know what you're doing. No, duh, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hi, my name is Glory, and as I'm sure you can tell,
Why are you not working?
I have no idea what I'm doing. You see, I bought this. It's a 2011 Toyota Sequoia I have lovingly named Dolly because she's got good hips and a big bust that could rival Dolly Parton.
Over the next few weeks, I need to turn this thing into a home on wheels that I can see myself living in for 3 months or so while I explore the national parks. And I need to do all of that while not breaking the bank. And thus far, the sheer purchase of this thing has basically broken the bank. Let me break it down for you.
All right, here we go. The budget on this was $20K to do a whole build, vehicle purchase and everything. But due to the market, I needed to up my vehicle purchase price, so I ended up buying the car for $18,500. And then Uncle Sam took from me a whopping $1,556 in sales tax. Not even registration fees and all the other crap. So that put me at a whopping $20,056 pre any van life stuff. Just a beautiful but empty SUV.
So my new budget is $23,000 to have absolutely everything I need to have a home on wheels.
I already have a few things for this, such as a fridge, an awning, a rinse kit, a heater, and a few backpacking things, but most of my camping stuff was stolen last year, which does mean I need to buy a few things. I have an exciting new addition to my van life build. Pacific Adventures has been kind enough to send me one of their beds for me to add to this build. I'm really excited because I've known about this brand for a while now and chatted with the owner a few times, and it's like a really cool, made in America, local. I'm really excited to make this one happen. Okay, so as I see it, I have two main build options. And excuse my terrible drawing skills while I attempt to show you this. Okay, so option A, here's my driver's seat, here's my passenger seat. I split it down the third like this. I take out these two seats and I leave this spare seat open. This is where my bed's gonna go. Right here, I'll have space to use as a table to set up my kitchen and whatnot. Underneath of here is where all my storage is gonna be. I can just reach down and grab that storage. And then right here, underneath of the bed, I'll do a pull-out drawer. And that pull-out drawer is gonna be my kitchen. All my kitchen goods that I can just pull out underneath of my bed. And then on this side, I'll have my fridge. And then this seat will be able to open up and I can sit there if I need to, or if not, that's just like some extra storage. But all my clothing and mostly everything will be stored underneath. Or option B, I once again divide it down this side here. Right here is going to be my bed with a little gap where my fridge will once again sit underneath in a pull-out drawer. Not with my fridge, with my kitchen, because I'm really good at English, which is the only language I speak. But with this one, I would put my fridge underneath of my bed and then have my bed to where when I'm not using it, I can just fold it up and over. So then I have full access to my fridge, and then my clothing storage and batteries and whatnot would be on the other side of the bed. And then storage underneath of here, an open floor space so that if it's raining, I have a space for my feet and whatnot. But that means that the nice little blow-up mattress that I have is probably not gonna be great because you can't exactly fold a blow-up mattress. And it would mean that I would have a process for waking up and going to sleep, which I usually try to avoid. However, if I did put my fridge underneath of my bed, it would mean that I would have more floor space and more storage on the other side, which would be really nice to have an open area. So these are our options. I think I'm leaning towards option B. This is my list of things, and I quote, to throw money at. So I figured we would start right at the top and go straight for the window covers. I need to turn this into these. How easy was that? Easy money, let's go. Look what just arrived in the mail. That means that I have Wi-Fi. And then I'm also $500 poor. It is the 24th of April, and my project for today is trying to figure out if I can take out the back seat and what I'm gonna be doing with my elevated bed.
But guys, I'm serious when I say that I have no idea what I'm doing. This is literally my first time doing this, and please be kind in the comments because I don't know if I can take all your hate and my own hate at the same time with how little I know. So yeah, let's get to it.
You got it?
Let's go! Oh, dang, that's heavy.
Sorry, careful. You
Bro,
hurt?
I did it!
Muscle woman. Good job.
That's the first thing I've ever figured out by myself. This is literally the first time I've ever done anything all by myself. That's crazy. I just sat here and fiddled with my Pacific Adventures bed and trying to figure out the best way to do this. And I'm like wondering if in order to save space, it's the best idea if I like fold this bed up during the day so that I have full access to my fridge. Because that would mean that I would have a bunch of space on the other side. This is the mattress that I got. And it's a blow up mattress. It would be a pain every single day to have to like push it out of the way. So I either have to get another mattress to make it work, or my idea is trash. One of the two. And honestly, my idea is probably trash. I've never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. Time to clean. Hi, it's currently April 25th and I'm currently reaching out to a ton of brands, outdoor companies, overlanding companies to see if anyone wants to partner up on this build because I'm starting to realize that this is really expensive. And I want to grow my brand, I want to grow my business. So pushing myself to reach out to as many as I can think of and posting more and getting the word out there more and seeing if I can partner with any really cool businesses. Hi, it's April 29th and today I'm making plans for the floor and the kitchen. This is what my shoes look like. This is what my hair looks like. And this is how I feel. Oh hey, what's up?
Doing another video?
It's the same video. I'm gonna document the whole process. You wanna be in it?
Yeah, I guess so. That'll be fine.
This is Phillip the neighbor. What do you think, Phillip?
Oh, I don't know.
I guess now would be a good time to do some introductions. As I said, this is Phillip the neighbor.
Comfortable?
Yeah, this is really nice.
He's a political enthusiast, always loves to chat, and the best source for a killer one-liner.
That's always the best way to shoot is from the hip or from the ass. Yeah, I just put electrical tape down on them. So this piece, which it doesn't matter.
That piece is fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you're building a floor up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to figure out what the measurements are of my flooring. So I've got some of them and I've got the jankiest little sketch ever to figure this out. And right now, why are you laughing at me?
I think it's great.
I think it's great.
You're doing a great
We're
job.
all agreeing with you. And
I think she's awesome.
We do it the girl way, we don't do it at all.
you do it the girl way.
4 inches and 3
Oh,
quarters.
well. What can I say? You can't live with them or without them.
I want to check all these measurements though. Give or take 33 inches. If I hired someone to do construction for me and I heard them say, oh, give or take 33 inches or so, I would fire them on the spot.
Why?
Because you don't want to give or take, you know what I mean? You want it to be set in stone. And this is like so not set in stone. Okay, wait, we're a little bit more than 33. We're 33 and a half inches. I have all my measurements and I'm gonna walk into Home Depot and say, hi, kind sir. Would you be willing to help me find a 3/4 inch piece of plywood that we could cut to this size, please? And then I'll say, sir, what are the odds that this is not gonna cost me a lot of money? And from there, we'll figure it out. I said, Phillip, I'm gonna have to learn how to use a handsaw. Do you think you can help me make sure I don't chop off any limbs? And he goes, I've never used a damn saw in my life, but I'll help you. And I was like, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
1, 2, 3.
It is May 1st, and today I'm gonna see if I can start the plywood flooring prep. I am so unsure of what to do. The thought of using a handsaw is terrifying. So let's figure it out together.
Anyone here, you don't know what you're doing, Glory. You don't know what you're doing. No, duh, I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, I got a big day ahead of me, trying to plan
the flooring of the Sequoia, and so I've got the speaker set up very precariously.
Had a heart like a 9-pound hammer. Think he even did a little time in the slammer. What was I thinking?
The kindly man at Home Depot highly recommended I get some cardboard to trace out my frame and then use that as a stencil to cut it out. So that's what I did. And then I went to use the handsaw. Now, as you can see, I don't have one of those horse things, so we're just using bins.
I'm literally not gonna be foolish, Dad. I'm not gonna put my finger there. Why would I do that? I don't want to show you the cuts. Y'all are gonna make so much fun of me. I can't show this to you. This looks so bad. This looks really bad. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's really bad. Everyone in the comments is gonna be roasting me. Especially my friends. They're literally never gonna let me live this down. I look like such an idiot. Ugh. It's not even straight. Like, I literally can't even stay on the straight line. And my acne's flaring up. So I just feel ugly and stupid. I've decided that it is against the law to look at those. We don't look at those. This is my new line. It kind of has to curve in a little bit here, come up here, cut in here. I get to cut this a little bit shorter. And then over here, this inner line is my line. So then I get to cut that. And then I'm not exactly sure what to do with this, actually. So hopefully round 2 is better. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get cleaned up for a thing tonight. Put all this stuff away for now and come back in the morning. Hi, good morning. It is Friday, May 2nd, and I'm deciding to change everything. So yesterday, all the flooring that I was doing, it's just not working out. And I realized that there's a way simpler, way easier way to do this that actually makes a lot more sense. So I'm changing up the plans. As it stands, I'm using 2 pieces of wood to make the entire back seat level, and then I was gonna support it with some like 2x2s underneath of it to make it sturdy and not bow or anything. And I'm realizing that that's kind of ridiculous, and I don't need the entire back seat to be level. I just need that front portion behind the driver and passenger seat to be level, and then everything else is fine because that's just gonna be storage, and like regular old carpet with like bins will do just perfectly well, which actually means that I save a good like inch or so of floor space behind the driver's and passenger seat. But that gives me hope because it means that it's less complicated than I thought it was going to be. So that's the project for today. I don't know, I think I'm feeling a lot better about this. I like this plan a lot more than the other one. I'm not sure if at some point like I need to ask for help or if I need to just kind of push through and seek competence, because like I really want to be competent, you know? But I'm not sure at what point I should just accept defeat and realize that I don't know what I'm doing and I need help. Decently flat. I don't need perfection. Clearly I don't need perfection considering these cuts. It's gonna be fine. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Literally all that matters is like it fits and it's pretty flat. And then I'm just gonna build some feet. Aw, I'm so proud of myself. Aw.
It's the end of week 1 of renovating Dear Dolly back here. I'm just taking it week by week at this point, you guys. I want to hit the road in like 2 weeks, so I kind of need to step it up. I'm planning on hitting Utah first and then maybe cutting west to the West Coast. I'm not exactly sure. All I know is that I have to be in Banff from August 30th to September 5th, which is because I have that group trip going on, which I'm sure you've heard about. And I've been chatting with everyone who's on the trip. They're looking like such a cool group. We've FaceTimed a bunch. Group chat has been going off. I'm really excited. We have 16 currently booked and we have 6 more spots available. So if you want to join the crew, check the link in my description. Camping, a ton of hiking. I'm really excited. If you want to get notified whenever I post these videos, press the subscribe button and then click the notification bell. It would mean a lot. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoy seeing me fail and fail some more and figure this out as I go along. So see y'all in the next one. Cheers. Who's texting me? Who has the gall? I'm meeting up with some people in Utah. We're gonna do Angel's Landing again. I'm so excited. I'll mow through.